The 9. All right. So I took a really long video the other day, and when I was on YouTube, it says it's gonna be like 1,400 hours to upload. So they just never got a video. So we're gonna keep this short because I'm not gonna do that again. I got some isometrics up here. You guys already went to class, so it's not like the other ones that I had talked to the guys about. But the reason I drew this up here is I was explaining a camera locator. So both of you guys should probably already know because you've been here long enough to understand my system. If you're by yourself and you're running a camera, how do you locate it, Tristan?
You push it 5 feet, go locate the head, push it 5 feet, locate the head.
Yeah, and preferably mark where you found it with blue tape, and that way we can do a dotted line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you do if you're with the helper, Braden?
One will be pushing, the other one will be locating.
Right on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, mark it with blue tape. Okay, cool. So that was the huge synopsis of that big thing, but obviously you guys have been on my team long enough where you know what the law is. The next thing is quality. We've gotten away from that with like recalls or whatnot. Kind of like old school, like snitch culture. See something, say something. Let's actually do it. It's kind of like, would you do the work that you just did at your mom's house, assuming you like your mom? You know what I mean? Like, or add whoever that you love internally and you appreciate when they bake you cookies for your birthday, right? So you want to make sure that they get that care because I mean, dude, we charge. You know what I mean? Like, we're not cheap. We're not out here hands across America plumbers. Like, we're out here for a check. And if someone did some garbage work and some of the work that we see come across at your house, you would be upset. Because now, like, you have to call off work and you got to go out there to wait and all that other stuff. Same kind of principle, you know what I mean? They have customers who need to use a bathroom now. People don't want to go to the store because everyone knows the so and so off so and so. You can't use the pooper there or whatever. We just need to make sure we're doing a good job. Anytime that you're running any equipment, we need to see pictures of that equipment. We got away from that. Okay, if you say cable, camera, jetter, I need a picture of the cable in the line, the jetter in the line, and the camera in the line to prove that you actually use it, as well as footage. To go over footage again, the company policy is you're supposed to run the camera to a city connection or the manhole, right? So not only all the way out, but city connection or the manhole, and then pull it back from there. If you're running video footage and you notice that there's a glob of toilet paper in the line as you're pulling it back, you need to stop the footage, take care of that, and then redo the footage. Don't send me footage where you just have obvious problems in the line, like, all good, and then I'm like, why? What about this? You're like, oh, I cleared it. There's no proof of that. The client's just gonna see the narrative that you painted, which is I didn't do anything, right? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same thing with spuds. We're still doing spuds. We're still making sure spuds are good. You can't do your job if you don't have the proper equipment and materials. So just because they pull a list of materials, if you know you need something that you didn't get, that's on you, okay? Make sure you get it. I stand on business with, you start your week with an old inventory sheet, put tallies beside what you used, and then compare it to the list you got. And if you need more stuff, it's back there. Just get it. You guys are the ones that have to get yelled at and drive 400 miles to get a part that should be van stock or work an extra day and all that extra stuff. So it really affects you and your money. You know what I mean? So it's just accountability to do your stuff. Like if you go to the grocery store and you're there and it doesn't have toilet paper on your list and you know you need toilet paper, are you not going to get toilet paper? No, dude, you got to poop. You got to get toilet paper. Like you're going to do it. Same thing that happens here. You know what I mean? And just really pay attention. As far as like quality, like I know normally it's we rush through it and let's watch YouTube, or we rush through it and XYZ. Take the time to actually make sure it's right, because if you have to go back, now you're losing money. We're losing a job site. We're moving ETAs, or someone else has to go there and takes your money. They can't make new money, and all you guys have done other people's recalls, and it sucks, right? Because normally the people that are good do recalls. You guys are both good. Same thing with me. I used to always do people's recall. It gets annoying. You want to make new money. You want to work on your stuff, and don't be that guy, right? Sometimes it happens. It's understandable. We just need to get ahead of it. Disrespect, right? There's been problems. I haven't gotten a call, so I'm assuming that it hasn't been my team because I would handle it in a very intense manner. But apparently people are calling dispatch and like crashing out. Not your place. Not your place at all. They're just secretaries. They're literally doing exactly what they're told. Don't call them yelling. Don't call them cussing. Don't do that because we might have a conversation about your employment here. Like, I don't play about that. If you have an issue, you know there's an open door policy with me. You can call me, you can vent, you can tell me how much you hate everything. We will walk through it. That is my job. They do not get paid nearly enough to be customer service, and they're already getting it from the clients, which we can't control. You know what I mean? So they don't need it from the technicians. I understand that they call you in the middle of the night. I understand that you didn't have a job all day and now they put a job on you at 8 o'clock on your Friday. Come on, I get all that. That's my position, to talk to them and talk to their manager to see what we can do based on a certain scenario, if it's something that we think is attainable. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just get lucky. We've all been there. You know what I mean? I just went over my schedule with Braden for the rest of this month, and it's not fun. It involves 3 round trips to Georgia and back. So, it's part of it. We'll get through it, keep it moving from there, And any other questions? No? Cool.